Time for more interesting projections, but now projections that work with arrays or are related to arrays. I'll stick to my friends dataset for this, so let's quickly peek into it, and let's work with the exam scores now. Let's say you only want to output the first value of that array instead of all the exam scores. So it's time for a projection, of course. So let's add a project phase here, and in projection, I'm not interested in the ID, but I'm very interested in my exam score, and I'll name it exam score and not scores because I'll only output one. Now, to output one, there's a helpful operator, and this is of course the main thing I want to show you here, the slice operator. The slice operator allows you to get back the slice of an array. So how does the slice operator work? It takes an array itself. The first value is the array you want to slice, and you could hard-code an array in here. That would be possible. But of course, I will point onto a field with $, and then exam scores. So I'm essentially pointing at this field. And now I only want to get the first element, and for this I pass 1 as the second argument. Because slice takes, in its basic form, 2 arguments, the array and the amount of elements you want to get out of the array seen from the start. So here, with this, if I take this command and I execute it, you see now I only have my exam score, or one exam score per user, and that is the first exam score. We can validate this with the last user. The first one should be difficulty free and score 75.1, and that is the case here too. Now, sometimes you want to have, let's say, the last two. For this, you can actually use a negative value here, -2, because then we'll start at the end. If I now paste this in, you see I get the last 2 scores per user, so this also works. Or you want to get one element, but starting at the second element, then you could also use a different syntax with 3 elements in the array, 2 and then 1. This means start at position 2 and then give me 1 element. And if I now execute this, you see I get back some exam scores. And which scores are that? Well, these are the last scores, because indexes are 0 based. So if I start at 2, I will skip 0 and 1, so the first 2 elements. I start at the last element, therefore, and then I take 1 element, so I get back the last element. So these are the different ways of using slice, and that can be very helpful for transforming an array or getting just the values of an array you need.